Hello, 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 hello. How are we all? Apologies for the slightly late delay. We had a toddler-related poo incident here, so that was just lovely. Hello, Pancakes Plays, Gizmo, Senna, is it Sennahoy or Senna Hodge? Ghost, Ego Man. Right, yes, so there was stuff I was supposed to do before I started and I haven't. Oh, I need to sort this out. Right, you go over here, and you go over here. And yes, now I can let everyone know that we are streaming now. Why am I humming Jingle Bells? Okay, yes, okay, we're all good there. Let's stick to find a subscriber discussion in the Discord. I can see myself on the little OBS window over there. Yes, hello Watermelon Slice as well. How is this doing? Remembering that as Treating Astronaut Complex. Ah, see what I did there. 8 views, 3 likes already. Yeah. Yeah. Whacking Kerbals any second now. Stirring oxygen tanks. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Well, we'll just give this a second to do whatever it needs to do. Oh, 6. I mentioned the likes, it's suddenly 6. Thank you very much, everybody. So, the first craft we're going to be looking at today. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 craft I went through today to get 6 that were fine. Good evening, Ben. So yeah, 6 that were okay. 6 that were the right side of the line at least. 4 that weren't, and 2 I need to have a bit more of a look at. So those are all the saves I've yep, those are all the saves I've done. The first one I need to swap out the craft quickly because before the stream I was actually an hour or 2 before the stream was due to start, I was sent a slightly updated version, so I will switch that out for the updated version. Yeah. So this is Kevin Kearney's C500 Reaper air-to-air setup. I have been informed that there is this one is lacking with the I'm going to play OpenTTD while I watch this. Oh, OpenTTD, yeah, I've got that. What I want to do at some point is do a retro games night. Because I've got things like Master Orion 2 and Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, Dune 2, The Settlers 2, a lot of 2s going on there. Then we fly back with these. I've never played Dwarf Fortress. Never played. I do play a Dom. Original Elite. I don't have that. I've got X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. A Dom might be worth a go, just generally, because that's still being developed. So it's not really retro as such. And they've got like the proper tiles. Has anyone on here ever played a Dom? I played TTD in about 1.5 years. I don't remember much about the trains. 1.5 years. I think I opened one it's not that long ago actually. The other day, it's funny you should say it. The other day I started a save just for the hell of it, for the first time in like what, 3, 4, 5 years, something like that. I did play enough of it back in the day that it came back to me pretty quickly. Okay, so this is, yes, Kelvin Kearney's C500 Reaper, and yes, back to the top of the patron Kerbals list. Master of Orion 2, that was so good. I mean, for its day, it did start to get a little bit annoying. Just when you're there on your 100th colony, queuing up, trying to pick from this massive list of like 100 things to build, and just having to click through your regular order of building things. And then just building up the good old Doom stack and just dropping it on a poor unsuspecting enemy planet. DS has gone down, but the live stream is still working. Huh. Right, let's quick save that. I'm going to resave this. 4.3-1. Yes. Right over that, and then just make doubly sure we're quick saved. Okay, so Kelvin Kearney's C500 Reaper air-to-air setup. Yeah. 5 fights, let's go for the first one. I forgot to turn the volume down. There's always something. And if there isn't, I usually spend the whole stream worrying that there's something I've forgotten. My apologies for that. That should be slightly better. Oh my god, these things got the hint of the super maneuverability about them. Not much wing area, which I suspect helps with that. They do manage to pick up enough speed again to avoid the missiles. But yeah, really can let's see what they can do with it. There we go. Yeah, just flings itself around without any regard for which way it's actually going. More missiles going in. Ben Kerman selects the Sidewinder. No, the Cyclone pops enough countermeasures to get away from that one. Oh my god, that is a lot of flares. I did check it to make sure it was just the prescribed amount. 1, 2. Oh no, hang on. Hang on. 12 countermeasures. That's 6 either side. That's 24. Because the craft I was originally sent, that was fine, and I just Kelvin sent me, this is an updated version, I fixed the countermeasures. Yeah, you kind of fixed them all right, didn't you? Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I think my best bet might be to go download the previous version, get rid of this one, let's just double check I'm not imagining things and that is the original. Yeah, I'm just gonna rerun the original. Oh god, it's already 1:15. We should be well into this by now. Never mind. Should have a little bit of leeway. Let me just check. Let me just go and actually check that the original version does comply. Up and up and up and up and up and up and up some more. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm just going to go with it like that. Given that the updated version just is taking the mick. No, I can say piss, can't I? That's not one of the big three. Taking the piss something chronically. We are just going to have to revert. He could have had another 2. No, sorry, he could have had another 4, but no, decided to for some reason decided to see if he could get away with 24 of them, and no, you can't. The ice is back. What was the problem with it? 15 viewers. That's not bad for a Tuesday night stream. 9 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. So I'm going to have to go through that process I did at the start again. Ugh. Right. So we need to recover you. I didn't even think that I would need to recheck the craft that I was sent. You know, Kelvin said, "Oh, I'm just, updated the countermeasures." It was just there's so many flares going off. I was like, that's a lot of flares. What's going on there? Oh, there's far more than. For some reason, the Raspberry Pi changed its IP address from. Huh. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder about what I should do for next season when it comes to let rules compliant craft, because it's looking like by the time everything's said and done here, we're going to end up possibly with like 60 or so of these things, and just going back and forth. Yeah, can get a little bit tiresome. had an email. What did it say? What did it say? It said, oh yeah. It said, this craft has 131 parts, and there was another way in which it breached the rules. But he said, let me tell you why it's special and why you might want to consider making an exception. And I was there thinking, no. Might put it on the mailbag streams, but no. That could be an idea. I could sort of farm it out. I think I'd need to provide sort of more detailed guidance as to what I'm looking for in the craft. Might have to make a video, but yeah, it's could let the lunatics run the asylum. I think in that case that might be a good idea. Right, quick save. I am going to actually resave that as the original file, just because otherwise that's going to bug me. #81 save. Yes. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Okay, I'm not going to bother doing that. Okay, so the C500 Reaper air-to-air setup, previous version. Let's get this going. The Forza guy who received the craft from me is called B14. I've just been getting a lot of messages just today. People sending me the craft. B14. I have, yes. It's not one of today's craft. I went through all the craft I haven't checked so far, and I went through them all until I had 6 rules compliant craft. And I had to go through 12 of them to do that. Yours was 1, 2 further down. Yeah, I mean, it still seems to be... I'm not sure it's retaining the super maneuverability of the previous version, but there we go. Okay, they do seem to have the cyclones on the back foot. As Ben Kerman goes for another AMRAAM and another one. Sure, this is the ideal Sidewinder range. No, another missile. Another missile. Oh my god! The perfect Sidewinder kill. I always love it when that happens. Ghosty Kerman torn between 2 targets. Popping countermeasures. Ah, that one does go wide. That one looks like that was nearly a bit of friendly fire. Yep. Ghosty Kerman. Pretty good manoeuvre to get away from that Sidewinder. Ghosty Kerman pulling over the top. Can't seem to choose the target, and that's not a good place to be when you've got 2 craft. You need to pick one of them and just try and obliterate it. I think he's probably had all... Yeah, Ghosty Kerman's had all his missiles blown off. I think he still had all 6 Sidewinders. It's like that would have been... That's sort of gold dust at this stage of the dogfight. Just that indecision. Come around, line up guns. It's a joust! It's a joust! And Ghosty Kerman came off second best. And just twists into the ground. Okay. 1 win, 2 kills, no deaths. Tomoka, hello. John DeVost, hello. TVCN, hello. John, it's there's a mod list available on the Discord. The mods for this, for Fighter Subscriber, the mod list is in the Fighter Subscriber rules, which are also on the Discord. Yeah. So today's craft, we have the C500 Reaper air-to-air set up by Kelvin Kearney, the Anatrix by Quick Alt F4, the J3 Falker by Insert Name, the K23 FAS Final by Jeb, and the S5D by Chutras. Second competition, let's get this one going. Space Shard, hello! Here's my craft, rule compliance called the XF197 Mark 20. How did you send that to me and when did you send that to me? Yeah, Heterodony JJ, hello. Space Shard, hello. Because I don't have it on my list at the moment. I didn't download every craft I've received so far today. I did receive a whole bunch. DM'd on Discord about 3 hours ago. What's your username? Ghosty Kerman coming in. Pair of Sidewinders. To no avail. Let's switch to the dogfight camp. Oh my god! One of the C500 Reapers is already gone. Crashed and burned. Was that the old Suicide Winder? Another close range Sidewinder going in there. Okay. Will not be a perfect result. In fact, looks like it will be far from a perfect result if Ghosty Kerman can line up these guns properly. Oh! Oh, you did not. You just waltzed out in front of Ghosty Kerman and stopped. And then the inevitable happened. Cookie Boy, yes, I did see your message. What did I? Yes, I did see your message. I have not checked that craft yet. I was just trying to do enough to get today's stream going. The X17. Again, when did you send? How did you send it? Start competition. Number 3. I think, yeah, the preliminaries are going to be going up to at least number 10 by the sounds of things. I mean, season 3, this was all over in, I mean, 6 preliminaries was enough. We had 6 preliminaries, and that was enough to get through all the craft and then some. The final preliminary I actually had to tack a little bit of a mailbag stream on the end. Emailed it to me 2 days ago. I'm a little bit behind on the emailed craft compared to the Discorded craft, so my apologies, but I will be looking through that shortly because there'll be another set of preliminaries on Saturday, and I've got to download a bunch more and get in touch with more people and say, hey, your craft isn't within the rules, and so on. Copper Spikes, hello, Lauder. No, it was. Oh my god! One of the C500 Reapers just gets blown apart by us. Let's switch to the dogfight cam. Just blown apart by a Sidewinder. No, to put it mildly, it was decided it was not rules compliant. It was over the parts limit. It was over the guns limit. It's a choice of the 3 Vulcans, or the 2 GAU 22s, or the 2 GAU 8s, and the craft had all of them. And I did do a quick run through. I think everything else looked pretty much okay, but after seeing it, like it's over the parts limit. It's ridiculously armed. I didn't kind of. My apologies. I didn't put that much effort into checking it in detail after that. What was that? That was oh god, what the hell happened there? That was. I'm gonna have to go back and check that. That was. That looks like that was an imperfect victory by the Cyclones. Yeah, because one of them gets... Something happens to one of the Cyclones. I'm not sure what happens to it, but it gets blown up for some reason. I'm going to have to pencil that in as the imperfect victory. So that was 1 loss, 2 deaths, but 1 kill. Right, let's get going with the 4th fight. And we did follow Ghosty Gun will do GT Gun. No, it was all. B14. I haven't checked the B14. It was an or, not an and. I did go back and look at the rules. I think I didn't put and, did I? There is an or and not an and there was an or and not an and. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's not just me. But also the parts count limit. It's 100 parts maximum. GT Kerman getting away all of his ammo. No, he's still got 1 more. Not anymore, he hasn't. Climbing high. Trying to line up with the Sidewinder. Can't quite get a lock there, gets a lock. 1 away. Oh, that was close. Another 1 away. Oh, that's close range. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. One of the C500s. One of the C500s. I think it'd be fair to say that was it was running at a disadvantage before it was killed. Before it was finally killed in its entirety. Ben Kerman. Close range missile. Was that a close range AMRAAM? I mean, that's one way to do things, I suppose. Is running very heavy with the missiles. Is it just set for the 1 missile per target? Is, I was about to say, was having missiles blown off, which will make it more manoeuvrable, might make things easier for it. No. And both these Cyclones are in good health. Yeah, 100 is the maximum parts. 100 limit of 100 parts. 6 Sidewinders is fine. You are allowed up to 12 missiles, but there is a maximum of 8 each. So maximum of 12 overall, maximum of 8 each for the AMRAAMs and the Sidewinders. So you could have like 4 AMRAAMs and 8 Sidewinders, and that would take you up to the 12. No, 100 is a hard limit. That sounds good, but yeah. Yeah, about 110, 113 rings a bell. I'm not sure. Too many of the same. Yeah, it's just to yeah. I mean, you see this craft here. It's got 8 AMRAAMs and 2 Sidewinders. That's fine because there's 8 AMRAAMs. Wouldn't be allowed any more AMRAAMs, and it's got it could carry a couple more Sidewinders, and these are These are just using the BD Armory missiles. I'm not sure if I've got any other. Do I have any other things that any of the weapons packs in the I don't think I've got any other weapons packs in the mod pack. Oh, that looked to be going close. It looks like the Reapers are on very much on the front foot here. It's another missile. That is beautiful. That is perfect. Oh my god! And that's the last. Is that the last cyclone gone? No, that is not the last cyclone gone. Missile comes in. The chaff is enough to. Oh my god! No. Chaff was enough to distract the missile. That was not enough to distract that missile. So a good solid win to end the C500 Reapers run, but with just 2 wins out of the 5 fights, that's not going to be enough to see it into the next round, sadly. But yeah, nice, Leo. Which types of command pods are enough to use? Building new one with less guns. Limit which types of command pods? Regular cockpit. Stock or from one of the mods on the mod list. Not an NMB cockpit. Not a cockpit with an integrated air intake. That's, you know, if you're the right side of that line, that's fine. Right. Oh, and by the way, say hello to our newest patron, Kerbal Kerman. Yeah, all the rules are in the Discord, everybody. There's oh my god, this thing is, oh my god, this thing's rotating. Right. Yes. Say hello to Omelette Kerman, our newest patron Kerbal. He's doing a little victory spin. And this one seems to be doing something similar. And these are, yes. This is the Anatrix by Quick Alt 4. Right, I'm gonna have to try and get this set up so that we can actually get a fight going. No, you're actually fine, aren't you? This cyclone, right. Move you. Give you a bit of an angle to burn through. You. Let's get you turned round to about there, I reckon. Quick save. Quickly. I think we got away with it. Okay, let's follow Ion Curve. Oh my god. Oh, it just managed to save it. Nothing got hit. No, nothing did get hit. Start making my notes. Gallifreyan, hello! Let's switch to the dogfight count. He's hoping they are first down. Yeah, I'll have to see. I know next to nothing about this craft. Well, because this is the first fight with it. 14 likes, thank you very much, everybody. We are, oh, it's got 20 to 8. Super Chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way. There are links to the PayPal and Patreon in the Discord. You too can get your own little patron Kerbal, like Iron Kerman, or like Omelette Kerman, who became a patron just at the end of last week, on Saturday. As well as access to the patron-only Discord, your name at the end of the regular videos, that kind of thing. Have I not got the, I have got the dogfight camera on. Oh right, it was just doing something a bit weird. Looses another missile. Looses a sidewinder. Is for some reason the dogfight camera is concentrating on. I don't know why. It was not concentrating on the craft that Ion Kerman was targeting. It's a close pass. Oh my god! One of the cyclones has taken some heavy damage. Yeah. That's not looking good. Continuing to pop the countermeasures, but... Oh, yeah. He's gone. He is out of there. Just... half of the craft just gets sliced off. Loses the engine. Now settles into a very, very weird glide. That should make things a little bit easier, possibly. That should make things a little bit more difficult. Now you might be able to if you... Oh, never mind. Okay. A good start. Yeah, procedural wings aren't. Hello, Cybran Loyalist. Hello, Guy Frameman. Hello, DQNQ. Not a problem. Hello, Suicidal Insanity. You are allowed a total of... there is a maximum of 12 countermeasures dispensers. That is chaff or flares. I did see someone put smoke dispensers on there, which there's absolutely no need to do. Yeah, it's 12 combined total. Is your craft on the list for tonight? Yes, it is. It is. It is the last on the list. Are things rotating this time? You seem to be fine. It's not as bad, at the very least it's not as bad as it was last time. Okay. Let's just get everything placed nicely then. Now that the worst of the rotation bug seems to have worn off. Oop. And then we'll just quick save this. Get rid of vessel mover and start the competition. I don't know how smokes will work on a plane. That's why this is why I was a bit confused when I saw a craft that had them on. I can't remember which craft it was now. But yeah, it was. I know I saw them on one of the craft I was checking today. Let's follow along with one of the cyclones this time. Oh, did we do one of the cyclones last time? I can't remember. Let's switch to the dogfight cam. Yes, put it mildly, not optimal. Start coming in very close. They give that Kerbal. And is it that gets around, gets another missile away. Good old-fashioned missile tennis going back and forth. Oh, that one went close. Oh, that one went close again. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but the cyclones managing to keep out of it. Oh my God! Leg of that Kerbal tries to go for the short-range sidewinder. Nearly pulled it off. Still has a few of them though. As I've said many times, that does seem to be a real advantage in this version of BD Armory for whatever reason. Oh, has a perfect opportunity to get away quite a few shots and manages to get quite a hit. Oh my God! One of the Anatrix is heavily damaged, and so is one of the Cyclones now. One healthy Cyclone. Does he have... No, he has no missiles left. That's gonna be somewhat problematic. Oh! Yeah, managing to avoid the missiles so far, not managing to avoid the gunfire. Ah, this is looking so promising. Looking so promising for the Cyclones. But I think Omelette Kerbal. 1, 2, 3, 4, hello! Omelette Kerbal, I don't think he's going to have a good time with this. Yeah. I think we'll just call it there. It's another victory, 2 kills but 1 death. Cyclone had a nose job, yeah. Ooh. This is already being a little bit slow. So 2 wins out of 2 for the Anatrix. Not going to be a perfect score with the 1 death. Right. Let's start this one. Go back and we will follow Josh Kerbal up. Axis 1, Saturn. You can have 2 Saturns. We have to rate at minimum distance since they often misuse its shaft. I think the trend generally is to set them to explode at maximum distance. So that if they get close enough, they get a glancing hit. But I don't know. A little bit of a wobble from the Anatrixes. Yeah, not stable, although we've seen that used to good effect. Where it's not the most stable thing, but it can use that to get around quicker. And it does, you know, the overall effect is a positive one. Josh Kerman still carrying an AMRAAM. Oh my god, that is... It's a two-way missile joust. It's a two-way missile joust. It's mutual deaths. Look at that Kerman launching a couple of Sidewinders. Doesn't come to anything, but the Sidewinder coming the other way does. Again. A little missile comes in. Again, an imperfect victory by the Anatrixes. I mean, it's 3 wins out of 3, but they have suffered 2 deaths. Air 2 Genie, I don't think... No, the Air 2 Genie is not allowed. I don't think that anything with the Air 2 Genie is in the mod list. Cold War aerospace. No, I don't think there's anything with the Air 2 Genie in the mod list. So. You can put it on your craft, but I won't be able to load it. Air 2 is the stop. Oh, it's stopped BDA now. Oh, hello, Legovac. But no, I think there is, it's sort of regular missiles only. So I think I will say the Air 2 Genie is a no. You can use tweak scale, but only on certain things. It's all in the rules. Let's switch to dogfight cam. Let's go. I was about to say well wide, but it really wasn't on that Kerman. This is quite nice dogfight cam. I can just sit back here and just chill. Just don't have to be sort of messing about with the have to be messing around with the mouse all the time to get a good angle. Although it does have some annoying habits. It really does have some annoying habits. The dogfight cam on the camera tools, but okay. Oh, Omelette Kerman. Oh my god, something just. Oh my god. Both the Cyclones just very heavily wounded. One destroyed, one very heavily wounded in very quick succession. Wow. So it might be 5 wins out of 5, an imperfect 5 wins out of 5, but that should still be good enough to see the Anatrix through to the next round. If I put a wing into a different wing to create a specific shape, depends how much of one wing you put into the other wing. I don't have AllTweak. I don't have AllTweak installed. AllTweak is not one of the list mods in the mod list, so you won't be able to tweak scale a missile anyway. That should be okay. I mean, if there's a very clear reason that you're doing it, is to make a specific shape, and you know you've got like 1/4 of one wing surface is sort of like missing, as it were, then that should be absolutely fine. Yeah. Well, you know, if you're not sure, check. That's absolutely fine. Scaling down engines. I'm not sure why you'd want to. I think scaled down engines are worse than the regular sized alternatives generally. So worse than, so I mean, if you had a 1.25 meter engine and you scaled it down to 0.625, that's worse than some of the, you know, generally than the 0.625 meter engines that you can just use anyway. I don't know. No one. I think for that reason, no one's ever really wanted to scale down engines. One of the Cyclones has taken a hit. That's. Oh my god! What happened there? One of the Anatrixes took a heavy hit from something and is now. Yeah, no engines, no hope really. So it might not be good news in this final fight for the Anatrixes. They did look quite good for like 5 wins out of 5, but this is not. It is looking pretty rough for them at the moment. Missing an air intake. Oh my god! Yeah, it will not be. It will not be 5 wins out of 5. Will absolutely not be 5 wins out of 5. Quickly move on to the next one because we are running a little bit behind. Now I have 12 draft flare dispense because you maybe when you get the draft just remove the 2 flare pots that look too much. Eight scaled down engines have same performance and mass than one normal engine. Really? In which case I'm going to say no to scaled down engines. I also shall make a... What's FFAR? What's the FFAR? is an unguided rocket. Stock BDA rocket launcher. Foundation for Food and Agriculture Research. Okay, this is... what's this? The J3 Volker by... insert name. Yes. Nice looking single engine craft. A little bit of a wing sandwiching there. Because of the overall situation and because I was just getting fed up with some of the real piss taking I was seeing from some of the craft I've been sent in, I said, yeah, this one is fine. So, yeah, it's fine. Let's get this up into the air. If you've got like the 3 Vulcans, I'm gonna say no. Yosemite Kerman braking low, turning around, a little bit of instability. I mean, they don't... How would you describe this? I mean, I wouldn't call it a delta wing. It's got a unique control setup. Oh my god, one of the Cyclones have just taken a massive hit and has gone. Let's bring up the dogfight cam. If it'll let me. Yeah, it does let me. Ben Kerman, dodging missiles. I think if the Cyclones actually manage to sort of get around and sort of start bringing what they can bring, then I think the Falkers would be in trouble. But as things stand, it seems like the Cyclones, yeah, didn't get the better of them this time. More missiles, strip off the engines. And the rest is just an inevitability. Precursor of the Hydra 70. A little bit of weapons history going on. It's 16 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to need some more fluids. And I think we will do, with the way this is slowing down, I think we will do our regular restart. Let us fly along with legged like... Oh no! Oh! Crap! This is the Anatrix again. I didn't quick save it. Geoff Brown Drink sponsors this session. This session is Tesco Lemon and Lime Zero. Oh dear. Tesco still haven't been in touch, you know. Water trademark. Give Nestle some time, they're working on it. Morrison's Brown Lager. To get today's 6 craft for today's preliminaries, Kaz, I know all right. I'm not feeling great, so I'm on the water, the actual water, alas. Right, so we want to actually quick save this, which will make it quicker then, and let's get going with the second fight. So I looked at 12. I ended up looking at 12 craft before I had 6 for today. 4 of which just got a straight no. No, sorry. 3 of which got a straight no. 3 of which got a question mark next to them. I need to take a closer look at them. Yours is one of the ones with the question mark, Kaz. So we'll take a closer look at that at a later date. So I was saying earlier, with the way things are going, I think we're looking at least 10 episodes of the preliminary streams at this rate. Zero gravity with fuel defeats like SU-40-57 recreations, it will just float away like a big balloon. I just got a picture of like a Russian aircraft carrier. It's like, Dimitri, the SU-57! Because it just fully drifts off. Oh dear. Right, let's make sure the dogfight camera is on. Oh, yeah! Oh my god, one of the Falkers has taken a hit. Not going to be of much consequence now because Ben Kerman's Cyclone is missing a fair few parts. Like, for instance, the cockpit. Very athletic with his drill. You do not have to have a conventional tail fin. Some of my craft in the series have not had a conventional tail fin. So yes, another win for the J3s. Things looking good for them so far. Do you email back to people? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've been a bit slow with that at the moment. It's just because things have been a bit busy in the household. The spike tail. The spike tail has a tail fin. I think it's the first. It's the first member of my Dragonfly family of craft to actually have something approaching a conventional tail fin. It did exceptionally well. Doing exceptionally well in the fight so far. I just the tuning and tweaking I've done on it really has paid dividends. What are we doing now? I think we've ridden along with Yosemite Kerman before. I think it's Steak Kerman's turn. .8 meters per second. Wow. Missiles going flying in. Doesn't look like any in that first volley's going to hit. No, but the thing with the spike tail is it's like they're very definitely there's definitely sort of like it's a definite biplane because they're sticking out at completely different angles. I mean, they're not parallel, and where you know their furthest point, they are quite far apart. And if somebody sent me something like that, I'd very happily accept it. Oh my God, those are going very close. They're good at avoiding missiles, these things. Oh, the short-range Sidewinder. Oh, it doesn't come to anything. Stick Kerman comes over the top. Yeah, I take it back, boys. I think these things are pretty... Oh my God. I take back taking it back. These things maybe aren't as good at dodging missiles as I originally thought. The J3s really need to get a kill quickly, because otherwise this could be over in a very, very short space of time. Somebody come and certainly pumping in as many Sidewinders as he can. He's just got the single AMRAAM now, so it's not going to be a perfect result for the J3s. Yeah, 2 Cyclones. It's twisting and it's turning. No major damage. So, oh no, it's lost a bit of wing surface. It has lost a bit of wing surface. Tries to come around, but the Cyclone F2, the newly tweaked and refactored version for this season of Fighter Subscriber, is actually managing to keep up the assault, managing to stick behind it. Another wave of bullets come in, and oh my God, yeah, that's gonna do it. That's 4 Type D wings with controls. Yeah, trick scale on the landing gear's fine. I'd say if it's being done excessively on various bits, it might raise more than an eyebrow. So 3 fights. Let's go along with Ben Kerman for this one. And then I think I will do a quick restart. No landing gear larger than the plane itself. I still remember, I can't remember the name of the plane I got sent. There's one plane I got sent, and it was a remake of some craft. To make it realistic, for whatever reason, the person had decided they were going to use landing gear parts. Obviously, they'd taken them out of the landing gear action group, which is kind of a shame, really. But the whole thing was just to get all the curves and the bumps. They just used landing gear part after landing gear part after landing gear part, and I just went through this thing, just opening up all these different landing gear, and it's like someone came in halfway through me doing this and was like, "What the hell's going on in this stream?" Penny farthing fighter now. Okay, Ben Kerman comes around. Does get a lock on with the Sidewinders. Nothing doing. Yeah, coming around. So do the odd dogfight camera again. Gets a lock again. That looks like it's going close, but to no avail. I can't tell because dogfight cam's decided it's not going to bother with the craft that the Cyclone was targeting at that moment. It had other things to look at. More missiles coming in though. Oh! Cyclone just takes a grazing from one of the missiles, and that's enough to strip off the engines. It might be another victory for the cyclists. Well, sorry, for the J3s. Adam Kerman comes around, has some pretty good manoeuvrability without any of those, without any missiles on him. Oh, it's a joust. Adam Kerman doesn't really get the time to line up guns though. Popping plenty of countermeasures. Now very much on the back foot. This is going to be problematic. This is going to be very, very problematic. Might still be 4 perfect victories for the J3s, and 4 perfect victories should be enough to see them through to the next round. It is inspired by the Eurofighter. Just realised the central fuselage of the Cyclone's a tail piece. Right, the slanted tank's fuselage for the engines. I think it's actually like little fuel tanks. I think I use like it's little empty fuel tanks, which is almost certainly not the best design to use. But it is Eurofighter. It is sort of Eurofighter inspired. So one last fight for the J3, then we'll do a quick restart, just because this is getting old. Let's take a quick look at the Cyclone. Yeah, I think because, as I said, this is a very early design of mine. Yeah, it's just, yeah, you've got the tail connector, and then there's just some Mark 0 liquid fuel fuselage. I just sort of wanted to get just the right look for it, and I found that was the right look, but it does leave it kind of weak to yeah, and then the just trying to ape the fuselage shape of the actual Eurofighter. Obviously some creative liberty was taken with the air intakes there. Anyway, yeah, let's get this going. And we will go back to Yosemite Kerman. No, we've seen the Lynx is the new fighter for season 4, because that wasn't around for the last season. Fighter Subscriber the Teams, and for Fighter Subscriber the Teams, the Spike Tail was the new fighter. So there's like a new, so far there has been, I think it's like 1 new fighter for every season of the competition. So two have been replaced in season 3. It's only my Red Hawks remaining from that competition. I don't know. I do like something unconventional. I mean, that's why I'm sticking. That's why I stick with a little Dragonfly family of craft. The latest incarnation of which is the oh my god, one of the Falcons taking a heavy hit. Oh yeah, it's a hand-to-hand kill, and takes the Cyclone out with it. That is very good news for the J3s. That is very good news for the J3. I mean, this isn't. Oh, Cyclone doesn't manage to get anything on target though. That is very good news for the J3s. Yosemite Kerman gets a sidewinder away. Doesn't manage to get a hit with the missile. Gets another one away. The Cyclone avoids. The Cyclone does not avoid the gunfire though. Four wins. Emilio Gamer, hello to you. Yeah, NC Burgo 5. Yes, as I was saying, hello. Don't think I said hello to you specifically. Kung Fu fighting. Yeah, it's pretty good. We're just going to do a quick restart because we're 3 craft and 15 dogfights in, and the game has started to slow now. So we're just Quick restart. It's the entire wing control. Some leading edge LF1s. Yeah, I think I've started to have thoughts about Season 5 and the rules and all that stuff. And yeah, got some ideas. Let me just take a quick look at something here. Right. Quick restart. I love how that's slow when it's comparative to my computer at its quickest. It's just, yeah, I think it does save a little bit of time in the long run. Anyway, it's 8:15. So time for me to say Super Chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel that way, or if you'd like to help support the channel in any other way. There are links to the PayPal and the Patreon in the Discord. You too can get your own little Patreon Kerbal, like I've been using for all the fights here today, as well as your name at the end of videos, access to the Patreon-only Discord, that kind of things. Metajoule Gaming, hello to you. Let's use it. I just completely got straight. No, that's fine. I just used the previous version. That's. It'll be incredible you that launch a Falcon 9 rocket. Have I tried? Sorry, I'm not quite sure what you're getting at, Emil over there. Tomico. Yeah, I did a couple of streams on that. I did a couple of streams on that for the first place. No, Metajoule Gaming, it's fine. It's fine. We got there in the end with the previous version, so that's fine. It's my own fault for having chronic moditis. Hello, totally not a cult. Can you confirm whether or not my J69420 has been accepted or not yet? I did. I think I looked at that. Did I look at that? J69. It was not accepted. I was going to get back to you. I had two notes. Radar intakes. I can't remember what the radar thing is about, but I think you used a cockpit with integrated air intakes, which is a no-no. Which is a no-no, which is forbidden. What am I trying? Am I talking to a dog here or something? Oh Jesus. J69420, that is not suggestive at all. Excellent choice of name. I will have to take another look at it and get back to you. Yeah. What was? I don't know what the radar issue was. It's got a cross next to it, and I've just written the notes radar intakes, and I think I remember the intakes were the integrated intakes on the cockpit, but I can't remember what the radar thing was. Registered your car and took a random license number. What, just off of another car on the street? What's? And it being 420 EZR. Nice. It was like humans mixed with aliens. Yeah. Little green space frogs. Little green suicidal space frogs. 20 views. 19 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. And now we play the waiting game. I'm sure about following those, so I can send you a fixed version ASAP. Yeah, let me double check what the radar thing was, and I'll get back to you. Yeah, I've got a few things to look about. What three I had question marks against? Limit French noises. Yeah, there was another craft that used that same cockpit that I've got to get back to the creator about as well. No, it isn't. Kerbal Space Program. Destroyer, hello. Yes, you clip them for aesthetic reasons. And avoiding bullet holes is not an aesthetic reason. Wow, this takes longer to load than I remember. And this is on my bare minimum install as well. How's my bitrate looking? Bitrate's looking okay. Ah, that's interesting. Flight Simulator. I want to get Flight Simulator. Aesthetic takes me back to 2014 Skyrim modding. Those were the days. Because I think my plane looks better with a flat front. Did I just post a picture of the craft? You can, if might be worth posting the craft to Craft Showcase to get some feedback on it. But then you, it's the .craft file I need, and you either email that to me, or you can DM me on the Discord. Start game, resume saved, sandbox. Yeah, Flight Simulator 2020 is one I want to get hold of. But yeah, Gallifreyan, I take a giggle every time I hear the word aesthetic. It takes me back to 2014 Skyrim modding. I've looked at, you know, a lot of the modding communities that exist for the various games that exist, Skyrim being a prime example, and I've come to the conclusion that there are a lot of very talented perverts out there. Yeah, as I said, I've played DCS a couple of times, and it is. I did 2 streams on it. The second stream was a bit of a, yeah, was a bit of a non-event. I might avoid that if I were you, because I ended up just playing like 25 minutes just flying around on this one mission that I thought was going to burst into excitement any moment. It didn't. It's just 25 minutes of me flying a very boring mission. So this is the K23 FAS final by Jeb. A diamond wing, a little bit of a shroud around the engines, but not too much. Yeah. I'm second guessing myself now. I'm having to double check after the little thing we had earlier. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. So let's get this into the air. Let's get this. Let's get our 4th craft. So it fights for our 4th craft going. There will be more preliminaries. I some more time to help you guys. What? It's a bit of craft flying into the air. Right. Let's see what happened there. Which was a little bit of a non-event. Right, early access. It's not out yet. It's 24th of February, isn't it? Watermelon Slice. Yeah, it's just if you look through like the mods for Skyrim, you can't go too far until. Oh, for God's sake! I forgot to quick save it, didn't I? You can't go too far before you come face to face with the more adult-themed mods. is your plane, this is your flame on the floor questions. Yes. Like even some of the some of the texture overhauls. Just some of the texture overhauls, like to make your characters look nicer than they are. Someone's got the turning bug. Just to make your characters look a little bit nicer than they are in stock. Oh god, it's turned already. Really? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's trying to take off this thing. It's got the leading edge wing surfaces set up incorrectly. And that's why it's having a problem. Sadly, this season I am not doing adjustments on things like that. Yeah. It seems to have enough turning power as it is, so I'm sure it won't be too... Oh, it's suicide. It's death by self-inflicted missile. I mean, it's got the turning power. My god, it's got the turning power. Trying to get a missile lined up. The sidewinders are fine. It's just... It's getting missiles away. I think it's struggling a bit now that it's on the back foot. Oh, two streams of bullets just take it apart. See you later, Destroyer. I do say I do. You are allowed an engine shroud. This is maybe a little much. I did allow it because the craft. That was basically the only so much as potential issue I could find. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to worry too much. Just this sodding creaking chair as well. Just Japan stuff. Different cockpit if you could. Takeoff does seem to be the that seem to be the one some of these craft are having the most difficulty with. Landing's easy. Landing so that you can walk away from it. That's the added complication. You think I need to add an ASC rule to Fire Subscriber? Which one would that be? Let's see if we can get both these off. Yay! Aircraft must be able to take off reliably. Yeah. That's an idea. These, yeah. As I said, I'm not... This season there's just too much going on at home, and B, too much going on with the channel. Especially with the mountain of submissions I'm getting and have to get through for me to actually make adjustments to this myself. Oh my god, yeah, that's... Oh no! Okay, they both killed themselves. I don't have time to look through and correct this sort of stuff. I didn't quick save it again, did I? Yeah. I'm surprised none of this came up in whatever testing would have been done for this craft. Prototype anti-cat friction device works, but it has some issues. Yeah, I think it's got some here. Are these set up for? These are set up for pitch, so that would do it. I think the other thing, I think it was expected that these would help to lift the craft up. But that's not the way it's working. Oops, 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 oops. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, that kind of all worked out in the end. Okay. There is the potential for a good craft here. There is the potential for a good craft here. I just think how some of this stuff didn't come up from testing, any form of testing, I will never know. Missiles away. This one killed itself again. Because it's not, because sometimes I get people saying, well, didn't do that on my KSP, and I mean, that's something I sometimes take issues with, because like, well, yeah. I don't have some like really weird esoteric mod or something. I'm just running like the latest-ish version of BD. Oh my god! Okay, these things can fight. I'm running the latest-ish version of BD Armory without any like really weird mods, so I don't know. But this, as you say, the leading-edge control surfaces are set up wrong. That it's got no leverage on the those rear control surfaces taking off. It'll maybe a little bit on this on the engine shroud. Wow, this is set up for a lot of extending. And now it's going to launch some missiles and might kill itself, or might not. Okay. So I mean, it's a competent fighter. Occasionally. Yeah, basically when it works on my PC. But yeah, I don't see how this could have worked on anyone's PC. Would you rather an engine failure in a planes or a helicopter? I have been in a helicopter when they simulated an engine failure. It is not as problematic as you might think. And to be quite honest, if you have a competent pilot, maybe even a semi-competent pilot, and it's a and it's a reasonably designed, civilian aircraft, neither of those should cause you a ridiculous amount of problems. But yeah, I've been in a helicopter, and this is at the start of towards the start of my degree program, and they did a simulated engine failure on the with the rotor. It was fine. You can sort of just glide down, which you can do on most airplanes if the engine stops. Some aircraft better than others, but yeah, let's say competent pilot, or even semi-competent pilot, you should be able to do these things. Okay, the K-23s. Then they're pretty good when they get going. Is that on the K-23? Yeah, the K-23s. Oh no, one of them took a heavy hit. Oh, another one's taking a heavy hit. It's lost air intakes. Ah, now one of the cyclones comes in to finish it off. GT Kerman. A pair of AMRAAMs. Oh! Spent too long lining up the missiles. The missile came back the other way. Can it actually not get out of that spin? I don't think it can get out of that spin. That might be problematic. Like spread over a wide area problematic. So now, did you receive my craft on Discord? What? Just now? It's yeah. I've got a message from you. I can see I've got a DM from you. Experiments in plane rifling are so far inconclusive. So, despite the problems with taking off the K-20, despite its numerous problems, it has actually managed to get. We have actually managed to get to the final fight, and it has actually managed to get a win in one of its fights. Let's just see if we can just a little more to the side, and with you. A little more to the side. Quick save and start competition. Oh yes, I was saying my mod anecdote. Yeah, because Skyrim. Oh god, the other one's kind of no. Okay. Skyrim. Even just the mods, if you want to. Oh, for God's sake! Even the mods, if you just want to improve the textures to get your people looking much nicer. Most of them just come with a completely naked character texture that, you know, if you take the clothes off people, they just are completely naked. And that caught me by surprise, because I was I was recording the playthrough for my Skyrim series when I first discovered that. Did I discover that? No, I think I was aware of it, but it's not the first time it actually happened. And I was like, oh god, and I had to blur it out or something. So everyone knows there's lots of trouble, usually serious, but occasionally it just works. I like the right. You stay there like that. You stay there like that. Quick save. Start competition. You both going to behave yourselves. You are starting to head a little far off the runway. This is not going to be good news. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that one. Oh. It's such. Let's just follow along with the cyclones. This is much more stress-free. See you later, Emilio. This is going to be much less stressful. Let's just follow on the side of them. And just, you know, if they just explode in the distance. Yeah. Ion Kerman. Braking low. Avoiding the missiles. Oh, and you stopped. Thank you very much, Emilio. Start hosting rounds if I explode too. When the entry's closed, I'm not sure, because I mean, it's like 13 episodes for for the standard gauntlet round plus final, plus there's another video I want to put in there, plus I'll probably make an extras video. So I mean, we've got, assuming I just do like heats and final from now on, you know, that for all 13 videos of that, it takes you 3 months. So I imagine I'll keep them over open a few more weeks. One of the cyclones is gone. Ion Kerman is in a lot of trouble. He is in an awful lot of trouble. And the K-23s do actually manage a perfect victory in this final fight. Huh. So, number 4. Today's 4th craft is the S5D by Tutras. I think this is one of the ones we looked at the stream a week ago Saturday when I had Kaz co-commentating with me. And it was just like, looked at it and just went, no. My favourite British city. Huh. No, we just done the 5th one. Oh, God almighty. Favourite British city? Bath is pretty. If you're after pretty, I'd go either Bath or York. Lincoln's all right. I spent a little bit of time in Lincoln. Nice cathedral there. If it's like the urbanness you're after, then you know, Birmingham, Manchester, or cliche though it is, London. So this is the S5D. Oh my God, that's too far. Yeah. Dual GAU 8s. 8 sidewinders, 3 AMRAAMs. How many is this set up to do per target? 1 missile per target, but max missile targets of 2. Right, let's quick save this and let's get this going. Just the single Panther, is it? Sorry, single Saturn. And this was by... who was this by again? Tutras. I don't know. I'd have to. I had it sort of pegged as just a mailbag craft, but I can take a look at it and see if it's by the subscriber rules compliant if you want. as I said, we did look at the the S5A on the stream I did with Kaz, and it was it was sort of like no, the engine, the wing clipping there, just no. So yeah, Tutras got back with me. Oh my god, one of the S5Ds has gone. Got back to me with a fixed version, and it's doing reasonably well. A pair of the one of these things is actually managing to keep the cyclones on the back foot pretty well. Okay, now leg of that Kerman is on the back foot. Oh my god! Yeah, proximity hit from a Sidewinder. One of the cyclones has gone. One of the cyclones was hit by a missile. So did manage to get a kill. Leg of that Kerman still trying to see if he can pick out a target. Goodbye, cruel world. One loss. Did manage to get a kill though. I will let me I'll have a look at it, Sander. Let me put it down on the list. And we'll see what we find out. Designs were more varied. Right, let's get the second flight going quickly, and this time we will pull on with the lead cyclone. Oop, it paused a second. I think that's just because... Oh my god! Missile only craft. Can you have more missiles? I tried making a missile only craft. It didn't go so well. But no is the answer. I'm looking at my stream here. The delay seems to be a bit longer than it usually is. And I'm not sure why that is. Sleek Kerman gets away 3 of his AMRAAMs. Still one left. Will probably come up and, yep, gets that one away. Turns around again. Presume we'll start to... Yeah, they're still a fair distance away. Are both of them trying to go for the same S5D? Nope. Now Steve Kerman picks out the low, and it's 2 1v1s. Oh, one of the S5Ds has gone already. Steve Kerman trying to pick this one off with a barrage of Sidewinders, one after the other one. Can we just switch to the actual? Oh, for goodness sake! Thank you, Dogfight Cam. Thank you so much. A more simple loss for the S5Ds there. What about setting missiles for different... setting like 5 for every 200 meters per second? Not quite sure I follow you, Pancakes Plays. '96 Williams. Ah. Do you mean the do you mean the Formula One car? Gallifreyan run. Right, start competition. Let's go along with Omelette. The latest addition to our little family. That's a point. How much fuel do these things have in them? That's a lot for one engine. It's not as ridiculous as some of the craft I've seen. Not anywhere near as ridiculous as some of the craft I've seen, but it is a lot for a single engine craft. The max range for ED2 have it divided in that. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, meters. Yeah, I mean you could try that one. I'm not sure it would give you like the flexibility that can be good, sort of in that sort of what am I trying to say? Sort of in a dogfight, because I mean, if you, let's say you have 4 sidewinders, and 2 of them are for medium range and 2 of them for close range, and you're getting close range with all 4 sidewinders, and you fire off the 2 close range ones, then the AI is not going to use the other 2 ones because they're not set for close range. It's just going to be dead weight that would be best used in a different way. Damon Hill. Ah. Yeah, I remember. It's just like the 90s. That was when... Let's do dogfight count. Because the 90s was when... Oh my god, one of the Cyclones is gone. One of the Cyclones is gone. The 90s was when sort of like Formula 1 cars actually properly started to look like Formula 1 cars as we know them. I mean, I suppose you could say throughout the 80s they were sort of evolving a bit in that direction, but they still looked a bit odd. But yeah, Damon Hill's car was yeah. Oh, I remember being, you know, desperately cheering on the British drivers, hoping they would win something. Nigel Mansell. Oh god. Oh, that's very close to the ground. I think that Cyclone must have taken a hit. That is a victory. A victory for the S5D. Goofy R plane. So 3 fights down. You know what? I'm going to rattle the tin one final time. Super Chat is enabled if you'd like to help support the channel. If you'd like to help support the channel in any other way, there are links to the PayPal and the Patreon in the description. You too can get your own little patron Kerbal, like Omelette Kerman and Legolat Kerman, as well as your name at the end of videos, access to the Patreon-only Discord, that kind of thing. Nice. Came back just in time to hear the line. Lucky you. So the 4th fight, we will once again ride along with Yosemite, with the Cyclones, and this time Yosemite Kerman. Oh Christ. Oh, just let me check something. Just let me check a little something quickly. We've got four subscribers since the stream started. Nice. Xanderberg just randomly said methamphetamine. I don't know if Sanders' dealer's just got a text saying, I like the S5Ds, but... Where are we? Random meth is best meth, I assume. I hope everyone got the joke. That was just as in he'd got the things mixed up. Don't How about some of the Cyclones some crack for their rattles? Could do. The drugs references are suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Oh, that's coming in close. That is coming in very close. And Yosemite Kerman was not up to the task of avoiding it. The other Cyclone, Steve Kerman, is being pelted with missiles at the moment. Oh my god, yeah, the other Cyclone is well and truly gone now. Steep Kerman. Yeah, it's still that indecisiveness. I think we got a proximity hit. Did that do any damage to anything? No. That did, though. That did quite a lot. They've suddenly gotten... The S5Ds suddenly got really good. I don't know why that is. Yeah, the street... Oh god, the chat's suddenly gone very weird. It must be the meth, exactly. The holy hand grenade. Oh, there's a reference. Oh my god, I'm looking at my stream and seeing how far behind the stream is. Can someone do me a favour? Can someone just type something like now or clap in the chat, like, and press return the moment my hands clap? Okay? How many? Some went a bit prematurely there. Okay. How many of those actually waited until I actually did the clap? Oh god. Let's just get on with the final fight, shall we? Because people were starting to type before it actually clapped. Okay, I think I get the picture. I think this. I'm getting a misleading delay from the stream preview window. Obviously, it's not that delayed. Holy hand grenade of Antioch. Could probably get treatment for that. Gallifreyan Wren wins the chat for tonight. You're right next to me. What the bloody hell are you doing, man? Good night, Sinner. Is it Sinnerhoy or Sinnerhodge? Oh, it's Germany. Sinnerhoy. See you later. You're right next to me. Whereabouts are you, TBCN? Oh my god, one of the S5Ds has gone. Be frank, hello! He's in the walls, he's in the walls! Let's do dogfight camera. Oh, that missile looks to be coming close. No, he does just about manage to get enough. Okay, look at that Kerman. He's got a job on now. Just, oh my god, detention of two of the cyclones. Oh, could maybe swing it around and get something. No. Yeah. Not a bad record. How are we doing? 3 minutes to go until we're supposed to stop the stream. So let's just get move on to our final craft. I mean, I'm in Ireland. Only France is closer. Oh, I mean, you see, sort of mean, yeah, internationally. Yeah. Although you meant, you know, you also lived sort of like southwest coast England. Okay. I told the no tomatoes joke to my wife. She no taste in humour. Mind you, I mean, I've told jokes on here that have fallen flat before. That's the no tomato joke. Gallifreyan Wren, do you want to Nobody's perfect. Do you want to take this one up? Okay. Let's just quick save this very quickly. This is the Landhawk Mark 1A by FBVSD. I have had to shift the radar around so that it's now vulnerable on the belly because it was completely clipped into the body. But apart from that, yeah, I think that was about it. A nice craft, well made, well within the rules. Yeah, Gallifrey and Wren told that joke on Saturday, and I was quite tired, and I just started giggling uncontrollably. Right. So let's get this show on the road. Let's get the craft in the air. Yeah, no perfect victories today. Oh. Oh my god, this thing oversteers. Women moment? I shall rest until I am declared official servant jester or run out of snark, puns and bad jokes. Or run out of town. One or the other. Speen. Adam Kerman coming in, just gradually tracking targets. Gets rid of his last AMRAAM. Somebody pulls a turn for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. Turret's locked. This thing doesn't have any turrets. Coming in, going for the sidewinders. Oh. Gets a pretty heavy hit on one of the cyclones. One of the cyclones gone. Because they'll never catch me. The thing is, I like jokes which sort of just like play on the format. Ghosty Kerman, that's a hell of a mess you're into there. Yeah, that's okay. A little bit of instability in the craft, but generally, oh my god, maybe could do with some larger, tail with a larger tail fin. But there we go. It is a perfect victory to start off with. Now, as I said, I do prefer jokes that sort of just... jokes that play on the joke format. So I think one of my favourites was... this fell flat when I told it in... told it during one stream. It's like... I went to the library, I asked the librarian for a book on disappointing punchlines. She directed me to the correct section. Am I right to send an updated version of my playing to you on Discord? Yeah, I don't. It's not being used today, so yes. In case you don't know, that's also a play on the general format of you know, I asked the librarian for a book on blah blah blah. Like, not typing deep, though. It's like, you know, I asked the librarian for a book on suicide, and she said, off, you won't bring it back. What's the other one? I asked the librarian if they had that new book, that new self-help book for men with small penises. The librarian says, oh, I don't think it's in yet. My guy goes, yeah, that's the one. Roblox Driving Simulator. Yet to play Roblox. I'm yet to play Minecraft, to think of it. That's on the list. I know someone who's a pretty fanatical Minecraft player. I might have to enlist turtle. Pardon me. Minecraft game night. I'm not sure about game night. I must hit dearly. I'm not sure. You? Potential for 2 life sentences. What the hell did he do? Missile's going, oh my god, that was close. So the Landhawk's a little bit of oversteer, but yeah, pretty... Oh, that's close. That is close. And that is deadly. And the second one finishes Ben Kerman's craft off. Adam Kerman has a bit of work to do here. Loses an engine. Actually able to keep it going though, which is impressive. Private tutor. Oh, you're using the American pronunciation. Yes. Being British, I would say tutor, and that's like tutor. That doesn't. Oh, Adam Kerman might actually pull this off. This is impressive. Oh no, I thought one of them took a pretty bad hit. One of them has taken a bit of a hit. It's not fate. Had a nose job. It's still going. Oh my god, that's looking a little bit more. Yeah, it's gone. The other Cyclone's still flying, so that will not count as a kill. Sadly. Word nerd and writer. The other Cyclone's still going in on the debris. 3 more fights until we've finished the we're at stalled aiming for the enemy. Yeah, nice combat moment for the Landhawk. I'm just trying to think of other jokes I know that I could get away with telling on stream. My plane can fly with one wing if it's high enough, so it has time to stabilise. I've got to go do my jump. See you later, TBCN. Good to see you. Can you fly with both wings? Who was it that sent me the Doom pancake? I can't remember, and I haven't written Doom pancake on the list because that's not the actual name it was given. That was the name that the stream nicknamed it. During the Camp Factory, it was so depressing. The terrible puns have started. Anybody back? For some reason, my bitrate dropped to 0. So I just had to go and try and see if if I could fix that. Because I had something running which normally tanks my bitrate, but it wasn't tanking my bitrate today. I forgot to turn it off, and I suddenly realised halfway through the stream, but it wasn't tanking my bitrate, so I left it going. But I have turned that off now, and hopefully that might have been it. Are we all back? Nice. Okay. I wonder what did that then. Okay, the fight starts. As does the instability on the Landhawk. It's cool that I am. I have no idea what this targeting pod on the Landhawk. It's. I think FPV was kicking about the stream chat a little while ago. I'm not sure if it's still here. Yes, lag end. Yes. Oh my god, one of the cyclones is gone. Sidewinder strike. I don't think that's up to your usual standard, Gallifrey and Ren. You've dogfight cam. Oh, that's close. That's close. Goes past comfortably. What the hell was that missile going for? Okay, that one's was a little closer. More and more missiles come in. Now got to avoid 2 sets of gunfire as well. With the instability in the Landhawks, if he can actually pull some pretty tight manoeuvres, he might be able to get away. Might be able to cause some damage, but that is not looking good. That is really not looking good. No missiles to like pop off for a quick revenge kill. No. That is GT coming out of here. So it's another victory. Another perfect victory. Oh no, Adam Kerman's craft did take a bit of a hit. Obviously not enough. The rib bit. How are we doing? 12 viewers. Viewers are dropping off at the moment. I think it's because we're maybe heading towards the end of the stream now, but yeah, Bankit Space. We're not going to be... We've got 2 more fights. It's not because I have a cold, my laugh sounded more like a starter motor than natural laugh. Why have I lost the window? There we go. Okay. So, 4th fight, let's fly along with GT Kerman. If it'll let me start the competition. There we go. Starting to get those little pauses again now. People may be watching the news right now. That's an ominous thing to say. Oh, crap. Huh. Well, I hope you enjoy these 2 last fights before World War III breaks out. I'm off to dig a nuclear bunker in the back garden. Okay, the Cyclone's managing to avoid the missiles pretty well so... Oh my god. Oh my god, one of the Landhawks is gone. Crashed and burned. Maybe a little bit of that instability coming back to bite it. Let's switch to the dogfight cam. This is no... Oh, that's a pretty good Sidewinder kill. That was a pretty good Sidewinder kill, and that is a pretty perfect victory for the Cyclones, who I assume are both in perfect health. What are you doing? Oh, just attacking some debris. I was wondering if they were attacking each other for a second. No, that is 2 perfect victories, 2 perfect losses. Yes. Well, in terms of, you know, who wins overall, but the maximum the Landhawks can now get is 3 victories out of the 5, which I don't think is going to be good enough to see them through to the next round, sadly. Is there a targeting pod on the Landhawk? SPV, yeah, we've had a few questions as to why there's a targeting pod on the Landhawk. Any, I think I'm okay with this. wasn't top of my list, to be honest. Yeah. Let's get the final fight going. Let's go along with Adam Kerman. So yeah. That is pretty stoic, Pancakes. That is pretty stoic right there. There's got to be an award for that. Right, how are we doing? 10 kilometers. Okay, the final fight. Adam Kerman does manage to get it craft to turn round long enough to fire off a couple of AMRAAMs before the stability of his craft pulls him back into a perfect dive to avoid missiles. So it all worked out. Okay, another AMRAAM away. Seems to be popping enough chaff to distract the missiles coming in at him. Another AMRAAM away. Still has more AMRAAMs to go. Could probably do with getting rid of those. There goes another one before we get into the dogfight, because those things are heavy. Switch to the dogfight cam. There goes the missile. Oh my god! That was a Sidewinder strike on one of the Cyclones. Adam Kerman can't quite keep it stable enough to get another one away. Just about managed it this time. Before starting with the guns. Here we go with another one. No, the Cyclone. It doesn't look to be fatally damaged. Oh god, it's doing the freeze whenever I switch craft. Oh, it is. It's a little bit damaged. Oh, it's lost an engine. It has lost an engine. It's lost most of its control surfaces. This is not good news for GT Kerman. Still has, seems to have sufficient countermeasures to throw up a Sidewinder though. This, all in all, though, is not going to count as good news. Really is not going to count as good news. GT Kerman. One of the Landhawks is gone. Yeah, that Landhawk needs to finish off GT Kerman's Cyclone quickly, otherwise it doesn't have any missiles. That could be the really problematic thing. If GT Kerman's craft still had like a sidewinder, that would be really problematic for Adam Kerman. I think as things stand, oh no, that's bad news. You can't let that one distract you. You cannot let that one distract you. This could be the last mistake Adam Kerman ever makes, until of course he's reincarnated for the next. Oh, he has lost some control surfaces. That was ridiculously close. And what's Adam Kerman doing? He was distracted by the damaged cyclone for a moment. Still distracted by the damaged cyclone. And the perfectly healthy cyclone is taking full advantage at the moment. Just rakes down the length of the fuselage. And Adam Kerman, his craft cleft in twain, splashes down in the ocean. Well, yeah, my craft, the whole thing is basically, it's supposed to be the whole point of the rules is that the original challenge was you are fighting my craft, and I have this sort of internal set of kind of rules that I do just to pay some lip service to realism. And so I thought, well, it's not going to be fair if people just send me some of the stuff I've seen in some dogfight competitions. So I said, okay, these are the rules I stick to, so if you could stick to them as well, that'd be fantastic. To be fair, I give the entrants a lot more leeway than I stick to myself. But yeah, basically that's it. Good news, the pilot escape pod system worked. The bad, it wasn't designed. The pilot escape system worked. What pilot escape system? Okay, anyway, that will be all for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. Thank you very much, everybody, for getting involved with the chat. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. Thank you very much for all those likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the 6 people who sent in a craft. Thank you to everybody who's sent in a craft so far that hasn't been featured and hasn't heard back from me. It will either be featured or I will get back to you before too long. Is it just me or does stream stutter? That could be me. Who knows? I'll be back on Saturday with another one of these. 6 more craft. Having to make it through. I don't think we've got anybody here who has definitely qualified, because I think you need 5 wins at the moment to definitely qualify, and no one's got that right. Yeah, assuming the world's still here. I will see you on Saturday from my smoking crater. Another video out Saturday afternoon, of course. And a week from today, we start a new stream playthrough. We've finished with Ace Combat 7, so I'm going to move on and try and play through Grand Theft Auto 5, because I've never played through Grand Theft Auto 5. I wanted to do GTA 4 before I got to GTA 5, so I played through GTA 4, and then I got here and thought, oh, I'll play through that. And then the little one came along, so that was pretty much that. Hey, I'm from North Smoking Crater. Oh dear. Oh Christ. Anyway, yes. Here's hoping we still live in as peaceful a world as possible next time I see you. Until then though, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.